Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here. This is our opening hand in round one. We're on the draw. I'm really not in a rush to mulligan this. We have a pinch with 2 rebirths and 2 wellsprings to draw a bunch of extra cards, so we're going to go ahead and keep that and hope that our opponent doesn't have a super fast start. But either way, we're going to have a million tokens in play, so. Okay, another red deck on the other side that hopefully will be pretty good with us. Been doing well in testing against that, so let's see what happens. At least we have a consistently styled mana base. That's huge points in our favor in the style category. Because that's how games are decided. It also helps because when you have a card like Wellspring, even if you forget which mountain you search for, if they're all the same art, you don't run into a problem where you're giving away extra information. Maybe you, like in his case, perhaps he searched up this mountain, like he did, he searched up the M11 mountain. What if he accidentally plays a Zendikar mountain? Well, now we know he has essentially one less card in his hand that we have to worry about. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with some of the Kadoltha craziness. I mean, even though we're drawing lands, we're still drawing extra cards, which is just awesome. Like, would they be nice as Ichor Wellsprings in this situation? Yeah, probably, but I'm not going to complain. 2 mana, draw 2 cards. Well, I guess 3 mana and 2 cards to get the rebirth going. But not bad at all. Okay, we still know he has this mountain. What do we got? Koth, maybe? Scrap Melter. Oh, and he chooses a blow of his own. Okay. That's fine. Playing green-red. It's kind of an odd choice. Well, we definitely have a lot of mountains. I kind of wish we had Red Sun Zenith now all of a sudden. So let's think here. Well, I don't know that Arc Trail is going to be super useful in this matchup, so I'm kind of feeling like we want to Rebirth again. We'll attack with everything, and then Arc Trail and kill his Scrap Melter when he blocks. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Just in case he has some big artifacts, we'll hang on to the Scrap Melter. Because we could play that, but I mean, we want to make sure we can use our Rebirth. Huh, doesn't block. Cool. Well, still go ahead and sack it. And we'll just lie and wait instead. Play our land for the turn. Hope he doesn't have Slagstorm. Still got both these lands, and that's same force, so we click that one away. Still got the mountain, though. And we have an army of goblins. Goblin Chieftain would be a nice draw here, but that ain't happening. Okay, we'll let that through. We're at 20. I don't care. I do care about what he's going to play. Passes the turn. Well, I really have no incentive not to attack with everything, so I'm just going to do that. We'll see what he's got creeping up on me. And we do have 2 Galvanic Blasts now, so that's makes solutions a bit easier to any instance he might have. Okay, he's just gonna take 6. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. He still takes 5, and he lost the Galvanic Blast. I don't feel any compulsion to play Scrap Melter here, so I'm just gonna pass it again. I mean, I really can't think of anything. Well, I want him to do something. So. Okay, see, that's a problem. Okay, yeah, now he holds back this time. That makes sense. Okay, nothing I want to do there, so... So we have 6 mana. Definitely want to get the Wormcoil Engine off the board as a 6/6 with lifelink, because that'll just be a huge headache for us. And then we want to start slowly melting its pieces. At least the lifelink piece. Like the Death Touch one, yeah, it sucks, but the lifelink is what's a real pain in the butt. So, you know, I guess we'll be able to block. Well, I guess we could attack with all our tokens and just kill him there. If he blocks with everything, takes 2, goes to 10, gains 3, back up to 13, and we get to kill the lifelinking token and the Death Touch token. But then it took us a lot of energy to kill the Wormcoil Engine. Yeah, I'd rather wait and get to like Galvanic Blast, Archtrail him away and something like that, where I don't have to let him gain life, unless he chooses to attack, obviously. Hopefully he does not have another Wormcoil Engine. Phoenix. And he did tap the core. I don't know what he's going to attack with here, though. Just Phoenix. And the lifelinker. No? Yeah, he's getting a little more aggressive now. Okay. So he's going to go up to 15 either way. So if we, let's pretend he doesn't play anything. Could actually kill both of his guys, doing 2 and 1, and then wasting both the Galvanic Blasts. So we burn our entire hand to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, which would put him at 7. But he still has 7 power coming at us, and we're gonna be at 10. Nah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and block and kill the lifelinking token because I want to get that one off the board. Okay, well, go ahead and play a mountain. Now what can we do? We can deal 2 to his face, 1 to the Death Touch token and kill it. I'm kind of more interested in attacking out, especially now that we drew that Rebirth. We can sack our Inkmoth Nexus since we don't need the land. See what he does. Because we're going to get a new slew of tokens. I'm hoping he blocks the goblins here. Tries to get creature advantage, and we can just blow him up with Archtrail. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping right there. So now we can go 2 and 1. We animate. And we get a fresh stack of tokens. That was a really good draw. Now if we just drew the Karn Liberated that we don't have next turn, that'd be awesome. Man, Wormcoil Engine's such a pain in the butt card for us, and it took us about 7 kajillion cards to deal with. Liquid Metal Coating. I'm not a fan of that card for this exact reason. Like, you're in a situation right here. It doesn't do anything. Ooh. Another Galvanic Blast. I think I'm better off attacking and just letting him... Oh, that was close. Almost double-clicked through my attack step. I would not have been happy. I would rather him just block and kill one of the goblins here and then just save these Galvanic Blasts to hopefully go to his face and kill him. Because I'm not really worried about him having the ability to attack right now. Did I draw all 4 Galvanic Blasts? Is that 4? Oh, no, that's 3. Wow, 3 Blasts, 3 Rebirths. I'm pretty lucky. I mean, we did draw 4 extra cards in the form of lands. Okay, so barring anything nutty right now, I think he's dead. Because we can just attack with everything. He takes 3. Even if he comes up with a way to kill a token, takes 2, we still just burn him out. Both of his, he has to have 2 relevant cards here to not die. Nope, okay, game over. No life gain spell. Yay! Alright, and we win the first one. See, had Liquid Metal Coating been an actual card where he could have done something that had some impact on the board, that he might have been able to stay in the game a little longer if that had been almost anything other than an artifact that doesn't do anything. But let's see, for the sideboard, definitely obviously bringing in our pro red guy since all of his creatures are red. Arc Trails were less than stellar in this matchup. God, I kind of want some number of Into the Cores to deal with Wormcoil Engines, but he didn't have a lot of artifacts. I just like dealing with that card one time and not seeing it again. He's obviously got some artifact hate, so I think the Shrines are cut because we don't want to sit there and charge him up and then we're tapping out and then he gets to blow it up and it's done nothing. But I don't want to continuously leave open 3 mana in the fear that he's going to do something about it either. God, I like Active Aggression even better because I can take his Wormcoil Engine and sacrifice it to the core or Kadoltha Rebirth or anything like that, so I can just make it work for me instead. It's an even better plan. And we'll do 2 Phoenix because A, they're good to counter his Phoenix, and just good, and that's why red plays them. Alright, I think that'll work for game 2.